Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems or know someone that are having spiritual problems, feel free to contact me at 339-1670 or call my office at 238-6716. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. Those of you who loaned your friend and your family money and you have an agreement and they refuse to give you back your own money, do get in touch with me. 339-1670 or 238-6716. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean and around the globe. Now remember, Real Talk is being viewed around the globe. Worldwide, we are being viewed. So remember, those of you that are on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share as we go live on our YouTube channel, TT Real Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. Now viewers, I'm going to give you this couple of seconds or minutes to call your friends, call your family, send them a message, tell them Real Talk is going live now. I will be with you right back. Or I should say, I have a packed show for you tonight. So after this break, we'll be right here.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a packed show for you tonight, starting off with Dr. Rudal Munilal. Now, you know the Attorney General used to always say, follow the money. You know, the AG like to use that word, you know, those terms, follow the money. Now, listen to this. Follow the money. This was the advice given to the PNM administration by UNC East Oropouche MP Dr. Rudal Munilal during his contribution to the budget debate on Tuesday. Dr. Munilal alleged a tangled web involving money transfer, secret meeting, and secret signing of documents, all having to do with the sale of the refinery in Point-à-Pierre to the Oil Field Workers Trade Union, OWTU. Dr. Rudal Munilal claims he had found a paper trail showing foul play in the acquisition of the Petrotrin Refinery by OWTU's holding company, Patriotic Energies and Technology Company Limited. Take a look at this.
Madam Speaker, some time ago I read in the newspaper, it was in October 2018, about a company that was supporting in this matter, a company called Sunstone Equity. Sunstone Equity is operating out of Suriname. And they were identified early as a private investment firm to help in the bids. Madam Speaker, the principal of that is someone called John Ewart Van Dyke. When you look, John Van Dyke is really a political economist writer. He writes books like Jeffrey Harrod and others on political economy and support progressive organizations in doing their international research work and so on. He has written a book called Casino Capitalism. This person is behind Sunstone, who we expect will get $700 million to purchase a refinery, and is entering into deals with this government, Madam Speaker, to purchase refinery. That is a serious scandal about to happen. When we did further research, Madam Speaker, I have in my hand, of course, Madam Speaker, the research material that we received elsewhere. Madam Speaker, would you believe that Mr. John Van Dyke visited Trinidad and Tobago, Madam Speaker, to have meetings concerning business with stakeholders visiting a contractor in Pinal? I have in my hand pictures, Madam Speaker, which I will not show. Madam Speaker, I'm showing myself. I will cross my hand because I don't want to even pick it up. Madam Speaker, in what is either an office or somebody's home, there are 3 persons signing documents here. And 2 persons are very clear. They bear a great resemblance to one Mr. David Abdullah, Mr. Ansel Roger, and the 3rd person indeed has been identified as John Van Dyke. Madam Speaker, I call upon the players today. Please don't call me in the pavement and think no more. Please. I call on the players to just indicate to the public, when did this meeting take place? Where did this meeting take place? How this meeting take place? Why this meeting took place? What are they signing? What are they signing? And could I ask them to confirm whether indeed Mr. Vidya Devki Singh took the picture that I have in my hand?
So viewers, while Oropouche East opposition MP Dr. Rudal Munilal is accusing political leader of the Movement for Social Justice, the MSJ, Mr. David Abdullah, of his role in conspiracy and corruption in the OWTU's bid for Petrotrin Refinery, David Abdullah says he will be consulting his attorney and explore all his legal options in the matter. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night. Pleasant good night to you, Mr. Saeed, and all listeners on the program.
Go right ahead, my friend. Hello?
Well, very much. But I have a little problem at my home, and I need some advice, sir. Okay, what's happening is I have a fence that's separating my property from my neighbor's property. And deliberately, they tie their dog on the fence, and dog urinates to the fence. Right? And I block it up, I try to block it up, but they always keep on moving the dog, and it's just urinating on our side, and you know, we have to keep on buying disinfect, we have to keep on washing out the place. They're fully aware that what is taking place because it is just cleaning up after the dog. It's not our dog, you know, but there are people, and these people are police officers, right? And, you know, they have no respect for the neighbor. I don't know what to do because I go down to the police station there and they don't.
call me tomorrow, 339-1670, and we can set up an appointment and we can meet. Moving along, viewers, David Abdullah is accusing the opposition of trying to muddy the water and create mischief and confusion where there is none, challenging Dr. Munilal's statement outside of the cover of Parliament privilege. Outside. The MSJ leader also criticized claims that the sale of the refinery to Patriotic Energies and Technologies Company Limited is nothing but an election gift to the labor movement of the ruling PNM. Finance Minister Colin Imbud also dismissed claims by Oropouche East MP Dr. Rudal Munilal during the budget debate on Tuesday. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
You look like he is witness of, you're going to buy pet in there, or are you showing that document? Huh?
Thank you, my friend. The Finance Minister, Colin Imbud, once again dismissed claims by the opposition, which noted that CPEP worker would be sent home after wage increase. Finance Minister Colin Imbud indicated that no CPEP worker will be sent home, nor will their hours be reduced. However, the hours may be increased.
Now let's turn to CPEP. I noticed that they used their friends in the system to peddle fake news, false information, Madam Speaker, about CPEP workers. I want to repeat and reiterate that it is our intention to increase the wages of CPEP workers by 15%. On or before the 1st of December 2019, and if you get us vexed, we'll do it in November. If you get us vexed, we'll do it in November. And you see they enlist all sorts of mouthpieces in the system, Madam Speaker. All sorts of mouthpieces to create newspaper headlines, to frighten people. You see, they don't have an answer for this budget, Madam Speaker. They don't have an answer. They don't have a credible response. So they have to try and undermine it, Madam Speaker. I can say with authority tonight, Madam Speaker, I can say with authority that CPEP workers will get the increase. As I said, on or before the 1st of December. No CPEP workers will be sent home. No CPEP hours will be reduced, Madam Speaker. In fact, they may be increased.
Now, viewers, he reiterated. Now, let me, Saieed Ali, remind you all something. Do you remember on Tuesday, the 4th of September 2018, when the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Saieed Ali, told the country that the PNM administration is not shutting down Petrotrin?
The government is not closing down Petrotrin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
What took place? That is a reminder for you all. So when you hear a minister say, we are not sending anybody home, think twice. Think twice. So Mr. Colin Imbud indicated that no CPEP worker will be sent home. Dr. Saieed Ali told the country that the PNM administration is not shutting down Petrotrin. Now listen to this. Well, just 1 week later, in that month of September 2018, Wilfred Espinay told the media that all workers will be sent home.
The employees of, there's been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company, all. So do we get that clear so that nobody has to call me up at 10 o'clock in the night to find me, how many of us going again, how many of them going again?
Now that was the words of Wilfred Espinay. We heard the Prime Minister say that they're not going to shut down the refinery. Now we are hearing the Finance Minister saying no CPEP worker will be sent home. How can we now believe what the Minister of Finance has to say when the person in charge of the PNM administration firmly stated that no one will be sent home? Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
Yeah, he say they just shut down Petrotrin, but now we buy it over. They open it up now. Huh?
Thank you, my friend. You see, viewers, this is where we bring you the issue that is facing Trinidad and Tobago. And I want you to understand what is taking place in your country. So if the Prime Minister could say now they're not shutting down the refinery, we heard Espinay saying everybody going home, so nobody don't have to call me to ask me how many people going home. Now we have the Minister of Finance now saying no CPEP worker will be sent home. So, how do we believe this? How do we believe this as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago? Now this is what I am bringing to you, the citizen of Trinidad, to understand what these individuals in authority said. And they did something totally opposite. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said.
Go right ahead.
Nice. We could fully say that the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, is the biggest liar in the world. That is a big liar. And they continue to lie in Parliament. I could say that James Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is the biggest lie in the world.
Thank you, my friend. Moving along, viewers. The United National Congress is calling on the Election and Boundaries Commission, EBC, to investigate just over 1,600 inconsistencies within 4 constituencies ahead of the December 2nd local government election. The UNC called on the EBC to act in a transparent, unbiased and fair manner and respond to the party's concern over discrepancies found within 4 marginal parliament constituencies such as St. Joseph, Tunapuna, Moruga Tablan and La Hoqueta Talparo. Wow. Woo. All you hear? The UNC indicated that persons who are appearing on the list of registered voters were deemed as not residing at the given vote address and or having no historical link to the area. So how do we call it? Is that fraud? Is that fraud being committed? The party further noted that it is submitted comprehensive report for each of the constituency highlighting the discrepancy to the EBC on October 4th. The UNC said it is yet to receive any correspondence from the commission. Wow. As such, the party has requested a meeting with the EBC to address this and other issues. Viewers, this is really getting out of hand now. Because if I, Saieed Ali, belong to Central, and then you're getting a letter now, somewhere down in La Romaine, Saieed living, what is that? How do you call that? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Mr. Ali, yesterday you all were speaking about Iran with the Iran in Syria and the Iran in Cocoa, which he purchased, but that was not the only piece of land he buy. The bridge in Sandigan, the Konapko bridge, the man buy acres of land because he knew they was going to build a bridge and he passed it through that. Anyway, once and if you have a call for going to build, you're going to buy the land. And he does like more than Rowley and him both. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Residents of Bamboo Settlement 1, 2, and 3 held a press conference on Tuesday at the Bamboo No. 3 Community Center to stress that they want immediate action to alleviate their flooding problems. Now, you know, viewers, every time rainfall or tropical wave hit Trinidad and Tobago, you know, that area does end up being flooded. 1, 2, and 3. Residents are pleading to the government to hear their cry, as there is a great influx of water to the Bamboo community, far greater than what they have experienced in years. Real Talk took this opportunity to contact the Member of Parliament for the St. Augustine area, Mr. Prakash Ramada, who has been communicating with the Bamboo Settlement No. 1, 2, and 3 residents. Mr. Ramada indicated to Real Talk that the Work and Transport Ministry has already begun working on cleaning the drain in the area, and he hopes that this will fix the ongoing flooding issue within the area.
And spoken to the Minister of Local Government and Minister of Works. This morning, the Minister of Local Government sent in a team to do clearing up the secondary drain. I just got a message from the Minister of Works that he sent in a team today to visit the site to start work soon.
Well, I really hope that something is being done, something proper is being done with the cleaning of the drainage in the Bamboo No. 1, 2, and area, because when rain fall, believe me, water raises like flood passing. Serious. They just really get some serious lash with water. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, the people in Bamboo, they have to go by Wasa and ask Wasa that all the pump with the seeds from the farmers them, from the agricultural farmers, they really pump out all our water and throw it in the sea. Where Wasa hiding? They're supposed to meet Wasa.
Thank you, my friend. According to, listen to this, Opposition Senator Saddam Hussein is reiterating calls for the government to repeal the Sedition Act as well as the anti-terrorism bill. According to Senator Hussein, the Sedition Act can be manipulated to prevent persons from expressing their political concern in light of the upcoming local government election. I do apologize. Several members of civil society, legal professionals, and academics, as well as regional and international bodies, have expressed concern about the possible abuse by the government with the Sedition Act. Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi has since given assurance that government has taken all concerns raised into consideration. The report that the Sedition Act is being reviewed by the Law Review Committee. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but stay locked on. I'm Saieed Ali, and this is Real Talk.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back, viewers. Opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar is now criticizing the PNM government and the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, for not contributing in the budget debate on Tuesday night. The UNC noted that 12 out of 23 government MPs, including several ministers, did not contribute to this crucial debate. This will represent the second consecutive year that the budget debate has ended without contribution from all ministers. And the opposition is accusing the government of refusing to properly account for the money it has spent and the money it intends to spend in the upcoming fiscal year 2020. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead.
From Report Caller here.
Welcome.
Thank you. Only time STVREALTALK was off, right? Now, all of a sudden, everybody is back on his job, and then they're not going to lose their job. So I think if PNM was to win back, they would let them go again. So I am begging to the European workers, be smart, right? Be smart, because all of a sudden, where they get the money, all these workers were out. Now they're back in, and the jobs are safe. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Well, it is left to see if CPEP workers will be sent home. One can only hope that what the finance minister says, that their pay will increase and no one will be going home. I hope that he do not follow the Prime Minister and say that no one will be going home when they will be going home. So I hope that he do not go down that road and tell tales as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago did. I can clearly say that, because he said it and we see something else. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Said.
Go right ahead.
The people in Bamboo who get flooded out, and them is the follower of Bamboo Mouth down there. I ain't sorry for them at all, because Bamboo Mouth make them vote PNM. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Parents of students at Las Lomas RC School in Conopia have written the Ministry of Education for help, as they claim students of a particular standard are fearful over their teacher and do not want to return to school. Now, this is a serious issue for the minister in the Ministry of Education to step in. But I am watching. Parents are claiming since the new school term began, the teacher had been leaving at lunchtime every day but failed to return for the afternoon session. Other teachers were left to fill in. Mr. Anthony Garcia, I hope you're listening. Or your advisors, I hope they are listening. The letter claimed that the teacher is very hostile and gets aggravated quickly. For telling the truth? Huh? You're hostile. You like to aggravate yourself when people tell you the truth. All right. This teacher, who was approached by a senior member of staff, got verbally abused towards them and raised his voice, and in turn did the same to students who became scared of his behavior. So now, tutor now would have to represent the children now. You know, tutor represent the teachers? Now they might have to represent the children, because look what a teacher is doing. These children are fearful to return to school. Wow. I can imagine. I'll tell you, instead of we go up, we're going down. Because if these teachers have a role to perform in school, I am not saying all teachers are bad, you know. I am not saying that. But if you are a teacher in a school and you are not setting the correct example, by all means, the principal of the school have all rights to write the Ministry of Education to suspend the teacher or transfer the teacher. It's very simple. And if a member of the staff, a senior member of staff, got verbally abused towards this teacher, well then something wrong. Something wrong. Suspend him one time, send him on timeout. Or send him down Aruka. Let him restrain him. You know correct sense and you're abusing? Go down Aruka, let it train you down there. Call a good night.
Yeah, good night, Said.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yeah, Said, I want to bring up a topic. Last year, ADB Development Bank,
yes,
right, bring out a package from the Agriculture Minister from Poo, right, that helping farmers from 100,000 come down to reboost the farm or whatever, right? Up till today, we never hear nothing about that again. Farmers gone and register and follow the documents, and we never hear nothing from the Agriculture Development Minister again for that. So that was a bit of line that Goni looked like again.
Thank you, my friend. Parents stated that this matter is urgent to them and asked that the Ministry of Education look into this as soon as possible. Well, if the letter did not reach the minister's office, I am definitely sure somebody from his office is looking at Real Talk. You know, every time I talk about education on my program or something having to do with school, the minister is getting like that, you know. Yeah, they just get it like that. Call a good night. Guess we lost that. Yeah, they just get it like that. You know why? Real Talk is always on top of the game. We bring the news to you, and I allow you to call in the program to vent your comments, to hear what you have to say, to let others be educated and also call in. Call a good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead, my dear.
These PNM people, they're only thieving and they do nothing for the 4 years. All of them should have go home. Go home. They do nothing. First minister did nothing for the country.
Thank you, my dear. Local election is coming up. And I have been saying this for a couple of days now. Is the councillor in your area deserve a second term or a second chance in office? How many of you could call into Real Talk and say, Said, I live in so-and-so area and no, he do not deserve a second chance. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said. How you going, man?
I'm okay. Go right ahead.
Right. I hope, I don't know if it might be sooner or later, but I hope the citizen of this country remembers all the people named that stood in political office that were called into corruption and in what they bring this country to. So when you see the citizen decides that they're going to stand up and make them accountable for where we are today in this country and probably in the future, that they remember the names of these people and whether they are alive or their families or their children are alive, I hope that the citizens of this country hold them accountable and make sure they pay the price for what they are doing to this country today. Have a good night and enjoy the rest.
Thank you, my friend. Is your councillor worth a second chance in your area? Feel free to call in and answer that question, because the councillor goes to the MP. The councillor is the one who gave the MP the information about the drainage, about the roads. And if he is not doing his work in the area, well then he is not qualified to be the councillor of the area. Because if he is not reporting to the MP, well then something is definitely wrong. Something is definitely wrong. So you ask yourself that question. Local government election is coming up. Is the councillor fit to be in office again? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Sadiq.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Those ministers and them, they will only be senior when it's election. And after they get their vote, they reach in their position, they have nothing again to do with you. And all of them is lying.
Thank you. Now, I want to let you understand one thing. I will vote for a party with production. I don't want you to feel that I am telling you to vote UNC or to vote PNM. You make that decision on your own. What I will highlight is what the minister is not doing. What I will highlight is what the councillor is not doing. What I will highlight is what the Ministry of Security is not doing. What I will highlight is the Minister of Education not doing. What I will highlight is the Minister of Health not being active. That is what I will highlight. Caller, good night.
Hello, Mr. Saeed.
Yes?
Yes, I can tell you one councillor who works. That is Mr. Rafi Mohammed. Fifth Company, Princeton side. That anyhow you call that councillor, he will answer and he will attend to you. He will even come by your house. That is one councillor I could trust on.
Thank you, my friend. Touching on a little crime viewers, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Gary Griffith, warned facilities and healthcare system offering support to the elderly and mentally ill person to get their act together, as he planned to visit more centers and cares for the disadvantaged, vowing he will parang from house to house. I heard when he said that. He will parang from house to house. It's Christmas time, so the commissioner paranging. Wait. He paranging on facilities that is housing ill and mentally ill individuals. So, that wouldn't be Christmas. What would that be? Ill paranging then. That would be ill facilities paranging. Ooh, Commissioner, you're good, you're good. The police commissioner has promised swift action to be taken against those who disobey the law. In a press conference held earlier this week, the Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, stated that he isn't going to be discouraged and inquiries are going to be done into the legitimacy of institution as well as to ensure that these organizations have proper credentials in offering care and support to the elderly and mentally ill person. Well said, Commissioner. The Commissioner stated that there are too many situations in Trinidad and Tobago where people are unable to defend themselves and need to be defended. The Top Cop indicated that as the police commissioner, he will stand up and defend said person. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, sir.
Yes, my friend.
I wonder kind of people living in this country, because PNM went and tuning soil to build a hospital again in Sandy Grande and somewhere else. And they cannot put a bed in Mount Hope and supply it with medicine. So how they could get money to build a next hospital? And these dotish people come in this wrong here now and still going and vote PNM?
Thank you, my friend. Like I said, viewers, I am not going to tell you what party to vote. That is up to you, the individual. I will support a party of production. And how do we know when a party is going to be productive? We take chances. We took chance with the UNC. Schools were built. Stations were built. Hospitals were built. Construction were going throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Election time came around, we took a chance with the PNM. Our minister said we are not going to close down the refinery. Boom! Refinery closed down. Thousands of workers went home. Espine said, don't call me and ask me how many are going home. All are going home. So it is up to you, the citizen, to know what party you are going to vote for. I am not going to tell you vote UNC or vote PNM. It's not my call. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah. Saeed, in the area where I live, it have a bridge to build since 2017, boy.
What
we
area
only
is
getting
that?
flood out. If rain fall for 1 hour, we getting flood out.
What
right?
area is that?
And we gone regional corporation. We gone regional corporation about 100 times, right? And they want to fix, come and fix the bridge at all. When they talk to the councillor, the councillor say that they are getting no money. They are getting no money. Regional corporation are getting no money, so they can't fix no bridge, right? And only we getting flood study. You understand?
What area is this?
Barako.
Okay. Oh, the bridge.
Yeah, boy. And I have big business going on there, boy. I got flood out already, 25,000 chicken dead.
But which corporation is responsible for that? Pinal Debe?
Preston Regional Corporation.
Okay.
Them come out 100 times and take picture. And you know what they're telling me? They're telling me that people buying material to fix front of the house or whatsoever, they are coming to fix.
I will get in touch with someone who I know in the corporation in Princeton and find out what is taking place concerning that bridge. Send me a message on 339-1670 and just label it as Barapo Bridge so I will know. Thank you, my friend. Resident of Rancho Commando, Palseco, remain tight-lipped regarding a fatal shooting that took place in the area on Tuesday night. Just after 8 p.m., gunmen broke into the home of Robert Mendoza and his wife, Elaine Joseph, and drew their guns at the couple. Joseph and Mendoza received several gunshots about the body. The couple was rushed to the San Fernando General Hospital, where Joseph succumbed to her injuries. Her husband is now in critical condition at hospital under police surveillance. Police are now investigating a possible drug link as a motive to this fatal shooting incident. Report says Joseph and Mendoza were in the living room of their home with other relatives when two men with firearms entered. Police were told that although other relatives, including children, were in the room, the gunmen fired only at Joseph and Mendoza, hitting them in the upper body. The gunmen then ran out of the house and fled in a white Nissan Tiida. Ooh, a white Nissan? Hey, director. Two men were arrested by officers of the Port of Spain Division Task Force, and a firearm with a quantity of ammunition was seized. In a media release by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, it indicated that officers were on mobile patrol when they responded to a report of robbery and wounding at Tragrid Road and Cipriani Boulevard around 11 p.m. on Tuesday, 15 October 2019, when they assisted an off-duty officer and arrested two suspects in connection with the incident and seized a revolver and 3 rounds of ammunition. In an unrelated incident, one man and a 19-year-old boy from Laventille were arrested by an officer from the Port of Spain Division Task Force for marijuana. Police also discovered a total of 100 grams of marijuana in the Silas district. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night. I'm calling from Valencia.
Valencia,
My
okay.
counselor is a woman. Yes, and it's almost 3.5 years. We asking for 3 homes in Damroad Extension. Every month I go into the office. I wouldn't meet she. I went to the borough, and up to now we can't get the 3 homes.
That humps on the road?
Yeah, humps on the road, and it
Speed
and
humps,
people drive
speed
like
bumps.
they're flying. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Nobody heard your cry. Hey, talking about speed bumps. The Astra Girls College in Barapur. Some residents are calling for speed bumps in the area because that stretch where the school is, it is very long, it is very smooth, and it's like a drag strip. So individuals who are driving their vehicle when school is over in the evening time, they operate that they're drag racing even in the morning time. So a couple of residents asked me to highlight the matter if the corporation could come and put some speed bumps in the school area, if it is before and after the school, just to make sure that the children are safe when they are in front of the school waiting for their relevant taxis or family member to pick them up, or even the transport service to carry them home. So, with the corporation that is responsible for that road there, will you kindly do something about it? I am making a plea on behalf of the residents from the area. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mrs. Adi.
Go right ahead, my dear.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I call in concerning the councillor. I'm in the Coover North area. Mr. C. Prasad. He has been here existing for about 25 years.
Okay.
And he does nothing for the area. I have been trying to get him for the drainage, for so much flooding. I give them a planning for the flooding in Cuba for so much years. And you know, they just sit on it. And they only complain about flooding in Cuba, and Taxi is doing nothing about it. You know, apparently he has no planning, no vision. And when election comes, he take up the people them from Felicity with Tasa and fool Kamla, and Kamla put them out as. Why don't they look at these people minute books to see their planning and vision and what they're doing? You see, that is the problem. They are not looking at the book and what they are doing concerning planning. You know, so good night.
Thank you, my dear. Now, viewers, as the election time is coming up closer, I am asking you to call in. Say what area you're from, and if the councillor have been active in your area. You see, it's only when something goes across the board, it's only when it hits television, then people just realize how important it is. Until then, it becomes like the breeze. It just blows. So if people in relevant authorities stand up for what they believe in, if you're a councillor for the area and you know the road fixing, talk to the minister. Because apparently it's only when villagers protest, then they get something done. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Well, the Council of California Point Lisa shouldn't hardly do anything to you. She doesn't see here at all.
Caller, you there? I guess we lost that. Oh, before I move on, my director was correcting me. It's only when Real Talk highlight the issue, then something is being done. And if we highlight it and nothing is being done Monday, we highlight it again until something is being done. Because that is the reason I created this platform, to make sure the community get things done. You think I'm here for Jesso? No. I'm not here for popularity or fame. I had that before I was on television. So that is something I do have to fight for. I don't even have to wonder if I'm famous. I had that before I reached on television. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yes, sir. I live in Maracas Bay, and I can't tell you when last we see the councillor up here, Linda and Lara.
Where do you live, Maracas?
Bay, yeah.
Okay, and when you can't recall when last you see the councillor?
Can't remember when last we ever see him up here.
Wow. Well, election coming just now. I hope you have duck hunting mining.
Yeah, they go walk around. They go start walking around. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. I hope I'll have duck hunting mining, because you know when here they're passing, it's duck and bust up shot. Dal rice and duck and all kind of thing. Yeah. Let me tell you something. All you know, I am not telling tales. All you know is true. That's why I'm busting it on TV. Yeah? Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. I might be laughing on my set here because I know why. But when you hear election comes around, ask yourself if your councillor is worth a second try. A second chance. If he didn't do it the first time, how can he do it the second time? Ask yourself that. Caller, good night.
Mr. Saeed, I'm calling on behalf of the Gasparilla Health Center.
Gasparilla Health Center?
Yeah, yesterday I went to do a test for sugar, cholesterol, and my kidneys. It have over about 75 patients. It have the nurses, it have the doctors, it have the person to take the test, but they don't have the agent to do the different tests. And when I met the Minister of Health talk about everything good, he just only be lying because he had no medicine at all. We had to do that. We get appointments since in June.
agent to do none of the test. Only agent they have is to test your blood count. And we start day from morning, and we can't get nothing done in the. We can't blame the nurse and the doctor. Is the minister had not supplying the medication?
Thank you, my dear. You see, viewers, feel free to call in and say what is taking place in your area. Do not be afraid to call in and highlight situations in your area. Viewers, we are almost out of time for tonight. A rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And remember, Real Talk is being viewed worldwide. So we are on a bigger scale now than before. So tell your friends about it. Let them know this is the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension of the Caribbean. So viewers, be safe. Enjoy your night. Until we meet again, I am Saieed Ali, and this is Real Talk. Good night.